Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to everybody. Welcome back to Bloons Tower Defense 6. Last time we did what was it called? End of the road? Yeah, end of the road. Now we're gonna go to the last level of the beginner map, logs. First, we gotta go back to our character over here, Pat Fusty. You gotta get a skin from Fusty the Snowman. What's a poppy happy soul? Looks pretty cool. You got a broom or something. Yeah. Okay, kinda cool. And let's do this. What is this one gonna be like? So we do got a bit of water here. I don't know if I can even... I could. I wanted to go destroyer. Let's see. This is a big map, so it's gonna go here. Oh wait, this is really big. Okay. This. I'm assuming it's gonna be this. And it's gonna go around. Okay, yeah, and around and around and boom. So something like heli palette could be good. Or Ace a global. Really, with the map this big. That's kind of what we want. Where are we gonna put them here?
This will be fun.
Okay, I don't know how I feel about that, boys. What the? Was that? Okay, well, I get maybe the destroyer will have to wait until another game because I don't think it's happening here. I think heli pilot is what is gonna happen. But what else are we gonna pair with it? And just do heli pilot.
Cool.
Okay. That is... Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. So we're probably gonna go pursuit. But after pursuit, wait, where do we want to go? We can go either or. I mean, with how much space we have, going Apache Prime is probably better. Than Comanche. I mean, the knockback's always fun, but we need damage. I mean, I guess the other one does do damage because it has a little mini guys. I mean, I guess they both do probably good damage, but there's no way you're telling me that the top path doesn't do more than the bottom. There's no way. And with the map this big, I think it's fine. Only problem might be like regens if we don't do enough damage with this guy alone, so I guess we'll see how it goes. Definitely gonna need to get a alchemist. Well, village is probably the top priority. Because camo detection is important. Can't just do this for now. Something like this isn't terrible. Definitely don't need to worry about this, really. Faster firing. I mean, the jets, it moving faster doesn't really do anything. Just gives us camo detection. So we probably just want this. Faster darts don't really do anything. The faster firing though is nice though. Camo detection is always welcomed. We do this, we do this. Now.
Awesome.
Well, okay, that does not last long at all. We might need to upgrade to this guy pretty early. I mean, I do think I'll be fine though. I'm confident that as long as we're not just kind of throwing, this should be fun. Because I mean, with how much space we have to work with, I'm gonna lose a couple lives here, but with how much space we gotta work with, it's
Careful
just
now.
there's just no way, right? We just get like we can just upgrade this guy as well. We could have just upgraded the crossbow. But I'm just gonna go ahead and get the radar scanner. We can get this later. Well, I mean the primary doesn't matter on this guy. We're not doing the primary strategy for now, unless we for some reason want to pivot to something else. We can do that. And this should be pretty much over at this point. I wonder if the racer blades are taking up, or the racer rotor is taking up some usage of the thing, because there's no way it's going through that many.
Let's get the big one.
Who knows, I guess. Primary only. Gonna do this again.
This will be fun.
This will be fun. I'm gonna go with let's see. Let's go with this again. Sure, back to the old strategy. Desperado Dart Monkey. Except we are gonna be a lot better off because we don't have to worry about cost that much. That's easy mode for you. Getting a big iron before like round 10 at this point, that's kind of, I mean, maybe not before round 10, but it'll be close. I think this usually is like on hard is like 1,600 or something around that. We got it on round 10, so I guess that was a lie. Oh, sad. I mean, with that upgraded, there's nothing really that stops us. We have camo detection on it now. We can get this for even more damage for the bigger ones. And then we have FSC for leads. I mean, we're pretty much set. We just gotta keep upgrading this later. I guess I can do this just so we get the discount. I should have thought about that. And boom. And this is probably better just so we get the more damage off of the roar.
Snowtastic.
And now I'm just gonna save for the twin sixes and just wait for the game to go by.
Let's get the big one.
Okay. I don't know how I feel about the voice. I like the way the skin looks, but the voice feels so weird. It just feels off. I don't know why.
This will be fun.
And let us get you. How much is this? That's a lot. Would just be better to go Comanche. Guess so. Let's go for this. I'm gonna get one of you. I think we can afford at least a second. Yep. Sure. And let's see how this goes. That is a nicer thing about Comanche, I guess. It's a lot cheaper. It's not like it's bad damage. It's pretty solid. But I want to get Apache Prime. I don't think I really tried out the top path either. Most of the times I remember using Heli Pellet was the bottom path. And with the middle, it's gonna be a lot more situational. I didn't really come across a situation all that often where I wanted to, or where I've needed to move my towers around a lot. And for this, I am just gonna kind of sit back and just wait for it to go by. I mean, I don't find deflation all that interesting. I get the idea, but I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I should be doing stuff, and I guess you can with abilities throughout the game, but it's just it's basically the set up your defenses and just hope for the best, and like the Plants vs Zombies 2, whatever that game mode is called, like PvC 2, where they give you like it's not just PvC 2 specifically, but like that's an example I could think of immediately, where they give you a set amount of things, tell you what's coming in like the waves of zombies, and then it's like you gotta build your defenses around that. With Bloons, I mean, it's always the same thing, so they don't have to tell you that. You just gotta deal with, you know, camos, leads, camo leads, purples, what have you. You know, the big EFP at the end. But you don't really do anything else. You just kind of put stuff down, and there's no interaction after. It's kind of just a little boring.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. I forgot how it just kind of just doesn't let him move with the Moab shove. It just locks it down. There we go. Now medium. We got a little bit more gameplay. Hooray.
This will be fun.
Will be fun. Lots and lots of fun. We just continue on with the same stuff, I guess. Or I kind of gonna see how fast we can get the what's it called? Apache Dart ship. Because that's gonna matter a lot as well, because we're kind of relying on that being the main damage. And that is very expensive power. sure we can like try to
Snowtastic.
be a little greedy because of how big the map is, but once we get to the later stuff, we have less time to, or we have to spend more money, so we have less time to have the things we want at certain points. And as usual, regens are a thing. I'll probably get a druid, late stage or the jungle, just so we don't have to deal with those. I know the village has the heart scanner thing, or the grow blocker, if I remember correctly. Radar scanner is the other one, but that's camo. We're gonna use the dart monkey as our camo guy for now. So we don't gotta worry about that for a bit. Probably go triple darts. Triple darts is gonna be pretty good right here, and the more projectiles, the more benefits we get from the roar. So I'm more than fine with going that. No reason to buy this that early. So we could use this. We could just like really greed on the farms. Most regen balloons at this point aren't gonna be that big of a problem, since this guy has 4 darts, so deals 4 damage per shot. I mean, most balloons would get destroyed by that. Even regens, even if there's a lot, I mean, they're gonna probably slowly die. Plus, they also still gotta go through here. So I think we're fine being a little greedy, going for a plantation. Just gotta do this. And it's around, what, round 33 or so, where the yellow camels come in. You can also just sack a couple lives. It's not the worst idea. But I want to kind of start playing these a lot more, just like we can't lose lives because chimps and stuff, except half cash. That's the one thing I will say. Half cash I won't even try, because that game mode is just so annoying sometimes. With all the limitations it gives you. Well, I say all limitations. It's just one limitation, but it's the biggest limitation that you can give. And is the alchemist more important than the village? I don't even know if alchemist is good. I mean, probably good, right? I mean, it's extra damage for a bit. That's always good. Even if it's not on the heli all the time, it will just help out a ton.
Awesome.
Can this guy take care of the whites? I guess I'm already buying it, so might as well just commit to it. Moabs are not, or I guess again, the normal balloons and stuff like that are not the main problem here. I'm more worried about just the checkboxes than anything right now. Now with this, we basically got everything set up. All we would need to do now is just do this, and then we just wait for the Apache dart ship.
Let's get the big one.
Nice slap. I mean, with this farm, we should get it. It's already given us 6,000, so it's basically giving us what we have now in money. just a couple thousand more. I wonder if I should ever try to go for like a research facility in a game. It is like long term. Like once you start getting into the bigger ones, I think there's like more long term money.
Awesome.
Loan is also very interesting. I feel like I would need to get more experience with how, with buying and selling and stuff if I want to go into like all the more complicated money things of this game. For now, I'm just happy, just going like a third tier banana farm and just picking whichever one depending on what I have already out. I just go this because I think this is probably the best. It was like a darling gunner. I could just go marketplace if I needed money because you need to control the darling gunner. With this guy, I have the option to just get pursuit kind of right away and just leave it to do its own thing. With darling gunner though, you do have to aim it constantly. You can just lock it in place and you have the little panic button, but it feels kind of bad to just do that. It also has like the turret mode where it can just rotate wherever it wants, but that's a 4 tier. And by that point, do you really need banana farms?
Let's get the big one.
$35,000. This is such an expensive thing, but it is doing a pretty good job. I mean, it's like not letting them get that far. We're really gonna focus on this guy, so I think going to Apache Prime is the correct decision. If we were gonna do something else and we just also wanted a heli, the Comanche is 100% better. It's cheaper, it does relatively good damage, and it has the added CC that would help it enable other things. And
Don't
yeah,
be scared.
I mean, it just absolutely destroyed all those. It's 100% worth it once you get to that. So I think I'm confident in saying that I think we could use this. We might just have to change a couple things and maybe go some other things, but I think for the most part we're good. This is a very weird map. I haven't even used the roar. What the? I mean, I could do something different just because I don't think the landing is gonna be able to be here. This is too small.
Yes.
Could do something different. You just go like a sniper or something. Sniper would be pretty good. I'm assuming these little things though probably protect the balloons. Yeah, and then they also have the thing that just blocks a little bit of the range. But for the most part, as long as you don't do something stupid like this, you should be able to see most of the map. Well, let's see. Oh no, I can't fit it. I guess it just looks a lot bigger. Or the little area right there looks a lot smaller. No. Nope, it fits perfectly. Alright. We're just gonna do the same thing then. Honestly, this kind of probably helps out a little more. And so we don't have to worry about the alchemist. We can just put it like off this side over here. And now we just wait on getting the pursuit. Because I don't want to deal with this guy. I don't have to have the responsibility of having to move him around and stuff. And we're already gonna go that path, so not like it's the worst thing. And boom. Didn't do anything. No. No, nothing. It's just a target option. It's like the central or centered from the ace. It's just like a new targeting option.
Awesome.
A little automation never hurt anybody. And we do banana farm first. We only have to wait until 24, so we got time. We got time. I am excited for the next update for the druid stuff. I want to see how they change the druid, if they change the druid. They did say they were, you know, experimenting on whether or not they were gonna keep it the way it is now. I don't mind it all that much, but I do think it's the ability is definitely not great. It kind of, again, it just kind of made the tower worse, I guess. Maybe, I mean, it definitely kind of helps it. By, you know, you don't have to worry about abilities, so it's a little easier to just automate. Just put a bunch of guys down, surround them with farms, just leave them alone. You gotta do anything. It's just in the round stuff, which I believe the Spirit of the Forest already had in the round stuff as well. It also just had the ability, but now it has the binds thing. I think just the problem with the stuff though is the Spirit of the Forest. You obviously don't want to use it when it's like way off on the map, right? Where the banana farms usually are. Because if you do that, you get into the problem of, let's do this. You get into the problem of the balloons or the binds being a lot weaker, so it doesn't matter. Like bind the Spirit of the Forest doesn't, you don't benefit from it. You want it to be next to the track, which is why I thought that maybe giving it like global range, kind of like how the merchantment in the central marketplace kind of just check for the presence of each other.
Let's get the big one.
Maybe the druid would be better that way, but I do feel like druid is definitely a way stronger. Not really, no. I say that, but the druid would struggles with Moabs. I guess you can get something specifically to destroy the Moabs, and then like ceramics and below binds just destroy. Especially with the new thing, the binds just kind of layer things, and you're probably gonna get multiple. So for rounds like 63 and so on, it just kind of, you just press a button every round or so, and everything will probably die. Plus you got the two other binds that they're gonna shoot out once you get into the ability upgrade.
Snowtastic.
But I do think you would probably need to have it so it just checks for the presence of banana farms. Otherwise it's gonna be probably just not that good at farming. But maybe if you do that, it becomes too good at farming, right? That's the whole thing. I don't know. I don't know much about the farming or the banana farm meta, or just the monkey, or not monkey, just the money, the money strategies. I can only think like merchantment. Just, if you have water, spam merchantment. If you have a bunch of land, probably just spam plantations and stuff.
Let's get the big one.
With Druid is supposed to help with those, right? The plantations. But I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know. I also don't know how strong the ability is like for the ceramic round because I haven't used it at that.
Good riddance.
So maybe it's like super strong, and I also don't know the exact
Let's get the big
cooldown on it. I don't know if it said it in the patch notes, but if it did, I already forgot it either way. A 10 bind grab though. It's kind of okay at best, I think though. Maybe with certain maps, you could justify it a little bit more. You would also have to deal with like camo detection because your druids are gonna be off to the side, so you get into like camo ceramic rounds, and you're gonna need to get something else for that. You're gonna because I mean, how you can't put a farm down. Oh wait, there's the there's the money village, isn't there?
Scared.
It's not a village. There's this village, right? Oh no, that just absorbs banana farms. That's the opposite of what you want, probably. Well, I guess you can always. I guess the point is put banana farms down, absorb them, but then put more, and then you have this thing. Isn't there a thing? Yeah, it's Monkey City, so it does have that. So I guess there is something. You can't have that village and then just give it the camo protection, and that solves the problem. So maybe I'm just not thinking about this correctly. Maybe it actually is 100% viable and it'll be the meta for the next 10 years, and it won't get balanced until the game's dead. Oh no. Okay, I'm just being dramatic at this point. Alright, let's just do sniper. Should we just do sniper? Or should we just be greedy? Nah, let's just do sniper. It's gonna be a little bit of pain to get the LA pellet later, but just for the sake to have a little bit of damage on the board already. The sniper. I'm gonna do the let's just do these two. Got the bouncing.
Fantastic.
And that will give us infinite money. Oh wait, we don't need to go this. Well, no, we don't need to go this because this has, this can destroy. Okay, no. By the point we get to camo leads, we'll have that 100%. So let's just go faster firing. Full metal jacket doesn't do anything. When you have the shrapnel, you just have enough shrapnel. It would just make up for the full metal jacket. So who even cares? Just give me the attack speed. Look at that. Insane. I am hoping for a sniper paragon eventually, because I'm just out of everything, I'm just very curious just to see how a sniper paragon would even work. Like how what would it even do? It just has so many things. How would you what would you do? What type of thing would you go towards on a sniper paragon?
Fantastic.
Because if you combine the way sniper works, I mean, it would be kind of insane. It'd be, I guess, similar to Ice, but you just don't get the CC, but you still get the modifier again. Moabs and stuff. He has stuns and the bouncing bullets and just a lot of insane stuff on Sniper. So I'm generally curious how you would even approach making a Paragon of this guy, which is probably why it was skipped. It's the first military monkey, but they went all the way down here to these, not 4, these 3. I feel like this is the day make Ace making the helipad. It probably wouldn't be that much harder for them. Druid is interesting though. Very interesting. I haven't experimented all that much with the Druid Rat, I believe it is. That's the
Awesome.
what's it called? That's the bottom path. That is, you lose lives, you get more damage, and then it has the other ability that has the buff towards druids, and you kind of have to put a bunch of them down so they buff each other. And you have the big bad, which is the more balloons there are, the more damage it does. It's very interesting. Focuses a lot more on the main attack rather than giving it a different thing, or giving like different attacks and other things to do. If I remember correctly from how Wizard Monkey was before, Druid got the lightning, because I'm pretty sure your Wizard used to be Dragon's Breath, and then because it was only 4 tiers back in before this game in BTD 5. Or I don't even remember if it released in 4. Was it already in 4? Well, whatever the case is, it used to be Dragon's Breath and then Phoenix at the end, and then the other one was the lightning with some tornado stuff going on. I don't remember the last. What was the last thing?
Let's get the big one.
What was it? Just the
Get them.
what was it? Just the what's it called?
Rusticated.
The Superstorm on the last thing of Druid, or not Druid, the last thing of Wizard before Wizard got the lightning removed. Did it just have the bigger tornado? I cannot remember. Whatever the case, I do think it's interesting how they just kind of move stuff over to another tower. I mean, it's all magic. They just gave it different magic. Because the arcane stuff used to be on the lightning thing. And then Fireball used to have Monkey Sense, I think. Or, well, I don't remember the order.
Cool.
It's genuinely kind of baffling, because usually with the other one, it's like you only have 2 paths, so you either go one thing and then you just get the other 2 things, or you go the other and then you get the other 2 of the other one. This one, you do have some choices to make, which is a lot more interesting. You know, who would have thought adding a whole other row of decisions would complicate the game a lot more. Yeah, I can't remember what the wizard stuff was, but snipers stayed the same. It was just the one below before Elite and main Moab.
Let's get the big one.
Most of the towers obviously have stayed mostly the same, especially the older ones. Oh, I should have been first. Not this guy. This guy. Elite just kind of scares me because I've seen Bloons be all the way down here on the track, but this guy is aiming over here. So it's a little scary. I guess just so we have a little bit more damage, I'm gonna go this. We get the attack speed bonus from the Elite Sniper being on the field. And we're just gonna get a supply and then just put
Let's get the big one.
Extra damage. I don't think we need the shrapnel. If we just put this guy on strong, this guy takes care of the Moabs, and we leave that other guy for the ceramics and such. We're only gonna go to around 60, so it's not like we're gonna have to deal with the consequences of killing all the bigger Moabs and then just leading all the smaller Moabs to pile up, and you kind of spread your damage out a lot. It's probably why leaving that guy on first is probably better at some point. That, or you just have even more AoE cleanup, like a bomb shooter or something. Or more snipers. I mean, we could just put down more snipers. We already have Elite Sniper out. I mean, why would you not, right? There we go. And just one more in Apocalypse. And I get to continue my talk about... It will be fun. I talk about old Bloons. Let me see. Oh, now that I think about it, there is the... It was like the... I forgot what it was called. But I'm pretty sure there used to be like a vacuum, I want to say. I don't know what it was. It kind of like just absorbed balloons. Remember that being the thing. I'm pretty sure that thing was like a really good tower as well. Oh, I haven't bought the value palette yet. There we go. I'm pretty sure that tower used to be pretty good. Might be wrong about that. But I mean, it could eventually get upgraded to like eat up the... I don't know if it could eat up like COMGs, because I'm pretty sure BTD 5 only went out to COMG. There was no BAT or there was no DDT. It was just COMG. And if you could, most things, if you could like affect the smaller Moabs, you could usually affect the bigger ones, probably just to a lesser degree. I'm trying to remember if Monkey, because Monkey Pirate was also in that. I don't remember if the Monkey Pirates, the old one, if you could affect COMGs. Can you even affect COMGs with Monkey Pirates? This is Moab class Bloons, so theoretically you could, right? Isn't say a limit. I mean, to be fair, with that logic, you should be able to bring down the bad. The bad is a Moab. I remember. Probably not, because I mean it's supposed to be like that is the big infight. You wouldn't want the big infight to just be taken down that simply. Otherwise, like, what's the point? You just buy a Monkey Pirates and then just take down round 80 like that. So the vacuum thing probably wasn't. I think it was only the low blue guys. just Moabs, just the regular. Are the regular small Moabs just called Moabs? I think they are. Which is weird because it's like they're Moab class balloons, you know, you got VFVs, UMGs, and all those now. But the other guys are just called Moabs. It's kind of strange in a way. And other stuff. I mean, oh boy. Okay, thank you. I got a little scared there with the purples. There made me some problems for me. I think they were camo. But this is why we have this guy. This guy, he is very strong. I mean, I'm pretty sure this guy stayed the same. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, I don't know if it was in BTD5, but way back when this guy used to have an upgrade called, or I don't know if it was called, it was like a Sonic Boomerang or Sonic Boom or something, where it specifically only made it so you could get rid of frozen balloons, and then you would get red hot ranks later, and that was like for the lead balloons. I think it's kind of interesting. Obviously, at this point, they just removed it and then just gave the red hot ranks both the ability to delete ice and what's it called, leads, which just makes sense because I mean the boomerang's hot. Why couldn't it just be that? I guess they just wanted to fill up the what upgrades were available. Let's buy an alchemist. Darmonkey with their upgrades. I think Darmonkey's always just been kind of a starter. With this game, you definitely can have it as a more of a main damage dealer. But I mean, when you used to just have Juggernaut and Super Monkey Fan Club, which Super Monkey Fan Club is really gimmicky. I guess it can work. You weren't really able to play with a lot on the Dark Monkey stuff. Plus, it's just regular Super Monkeys. With Plasma Monkey Fan Club, that's a lot better because Plasma is it's Plasma, so it's a lot better than just darts. That's the weakest purple now. This purple balloons, ooh. But 100 better than just a bunch of darts that get stopped by almost anything. You just throw a bunch of darts, but they're still just darts. Anything special about a balloon and they just can't do anything. I feel like Cannon also used to be a little more useless. I mean, it had recursive, but recursive was the only thing, really. The stun, I don't think the stun was that strong. I'm pretty sure it was only able to stun the smaller ones. And at some point, it's just better to just have damage than have the ability to stun and deal with the smaller balloons. I should buy this. There we go. It's sure ceramics are a thing, but I mean, there's no point. At some point, there's just a limit. Why would you buy a thing that stuns and does like a little bit of strong damage when you can just buy recursive? Pretty sure recursive was like the last upgrade. Might be wrong about that too. Anyway, that's enough rambling about the old Bloons stuff. We got through the easy and mediums, and then they have to do hard mode. And then we'll be free from the beginners and on to intermediate. I am very excited. But for now, that's gonna be it for this episode. So, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. another video. See ya. Alright, time for a challenge. We got a standard on this map, and we got something on this map. Can't do that. Let's just go with this. We got an oven and some other stuff. Let's just put the oven right here.
The spirits of the ocean awaken.
Ocean spirits. Just put this guy here, because why not? And then we got druid available. Let's see what we're working with. Just normal. Just one wizard, you know. Can't have too many wizards. No limitations on anything, which is kind of interesting. Click. I'm just gonna click on this. Click on it. Okay.
Stronger.
No more rocket. Oh, you click on the tree and the little fruit falls down. What are these things? Like oranges or something? Or whatever the case is. Let's just go ahead and put a druid down. And what is even good on the early game with this guy? Jungle. Storms later. I guess we can just go jungle. It is probably the best standalone guy.
The ocean provides.
Ocean. No more monkey. Sad.
Yes.
We can do this just because we're not gonna be ready for the camo round. It's
Yes.
gonna take a bit. We might as well just do that.
Yes.
And we're gonna do Heart of Thunder. That should be pretty good. We're going to 65. They just wanted us to do with 63, because why not? Which is fine. Because we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna be able to test out the jungle's bounty. See if the ability
Excellent.
is actually good or not. We're going to see. I didn't get it in time.
Right.
Oh well, I guess.
Stop them. Yes.
I guess it's fine. 6,000. We're still ways off. I thought we'd gotten a little bit more experience. I remember getting that by that point. Maybe was I spending money? How did I get it at that point? It was on the Halloween-like map where it happened.
Yes.
What is that? Is that like an icon for like banana farms around it, or is this because of the this upgrade? The money upgrade for Oven. Maybe it does have a global thing.
Target.
There we go.
Yes.
Let's just do that so we don't die. have a little bit of struggle with the Moab. I think we'll be fine. We can always just do this. Get a deconstruction. And we can go Sentry Expert just to get the extra damage.
Handle it.
And with this guy, we can at least take care of the Moab layers. And then all the ceramics can just get taken care of by these two. And now we just kind of had to wait a little bit more for the big, scary ceramic round. We're gonna see. I mean, sure, there's a lot of ceramics, but we're gonna have two of these abilities plus the normal bind. I mean, really, these two just by themselves should be able to take care of them, no problem. But I do want to test out the ability. As far as I know, it's like the normal binds where it's just gonna grab balloons, and they're gonna stay on the track until the balloons just absolutely get destroyed, and then they're gonna disappear slowly. So as long as they stay there for a bit, they do a lot of damage. So it's like an insta kill on 10, and then you get the remains on the spike. So it's kind of like a mini, just summon a little spike path from the Spirit of the Forest. So it's a little bit more stuff going on with it. Yeah, I really don't know why Alchemist still doesn't have any money thing.
Big Blue. Handle it.
Because this guy gets a counter. So I'll see up here to here. Engineer also, I am pretty sure, gets a counter if you go with the trap. And we could check, not that it's gonna really do much, but I'm pretty sure he gets a counter. You know what, sure, we have money to spare.
Big Blue. The oceans have no equal.
First, we have to see if we can get a thing to go in. Yeah. If balloons go in, you do get a counter with money. It just doesn't do that for this guy. This guy. I don't know why. It's because the way this guy makes money is different. I still wish I could see at least the lead
have no equal.
stuff, but I guess they didn't think it was necessary to show the lead money. It's just a little bonus. I mean, it's like, it'd be like, why would they have a money counter for lucky pirates? I guess it'd be nice to see how much money you make from them. But I mean, if I click on this, does it tell me how much money? It does. So they do have just the option, because obviously this is just from killing balloons, but it just matches this. They could 100% show it if they wanted to. I'm gonna do this just to back up.
Let's begin. Unleash the Kraken!
Kraken. Here it is. Where did my binds even go? They just got piled up here. Is that even 10? I couldn't even tell if that was actually 10 or not. Whatever. Now we do that. I mean, this should theoretically be stronger. It just grabs more. It's still the same icon, but it's just this guy doing it now. And then this is just the bind thing. I actually never used it. Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's interesting. And then they're gonna slowly regrow out.
Handle it.
Oh, you put it down at first. kind of cool, I guess. It's a bit of a burst option. A little interesting. Not that it really is gonna be useful, but interesting nonetheless. Anyway, that was the challenge for today. And because we can't do this one because we haven't been in the map. Sad.